The Capitol riots, an alleged member of the far-right group Proud Boys, accused of helping lead the violent mob that stormed the U.S. Capitol, is making a final plea to be released from the D.C. jail before his trial. That man there, Dominic Pezzola, has been held without bond since his arrest, and now his attorneys say conditions at the D.C. jail violate Pezzola's constitutional rights, and they're asking a judge to allow him to return home until his trial. Chief investigative reporter Eric Flack has more from today's bond hearing.
Alleged Proud Boy Dominic Pezzola is charged with 11 criminal counts, 8 of them felonies, for his role at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. 2 different judges have denied Pezzola bond, ruling he is a danger to the community, ordering him detained at the D.C. jail without bond. One of the judges calling Pezzola, quote, the tip of a spear that pierced the United States Capitol. In court documents, Pezzola is accused of, quote, robbing a police officer of his riot shield and then using that shield to break a Capitol window, allowing him and others in the mob to enter the halls of Congress. Pezzola is also charged with conspiracy for pre-planning and coordination on January 6th as an alleged member of the Proud Boys. But Wednesday, Pezzola's new legal team was back at the U.S. District Courthouse in D.C., trying one more time to convince the judge to let Pezzola return to his Rochester home to be with his family before trial.
They see individuals that are being charged with very similar crimes around the country who are getting bail. And what we're seeing here is that individuals who are charged with similar crimes, but they're January 6th defendants, they're not being given bail. And that makes these cases even more difficult.
We sat down for an exclusive interview with Pezzola's common-law wife, Lisa McGee, in June. They have been together 20 years and have 2 kids together. McGee was in court today with Pezzola's mom, but both declined comment after the hearing, in which the judge appeared skeptical that Pezzola's complaints about rights violations at the D.C. jail, including an alleged lack of access to review the evidence against him, would be legal justification to grant him bond. This despite assurances from Pezzola's family he would follow the court's conditions if granted release.
His wife and his mother were both here, more than willing and able to put up whatever property they have.
The judge will rule on Friday whether or not Dominic Pezzola will be released from the D.C. jail before his trial. If the judge rejects this bond request, Dominic Pezzola will remain in the D.C. jail until his trial sometime next year or until he pleads guilty. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.
And I should point out here that we did ask the D.C. Detention Center to respond to Pezzola's allegations of unfair treatment, and they have not yet sent a response. We'll let you know when they do. Our team is covering every step of the legal process for the people accused of storming the Capitol on January 6th. You can keep up with our work on your schedule. I know it's a lot to follow. You can sign up on our website for our Capitol Riots newsletter.